Thanks for visiting my channel. This is Remy Reports. Remy Reports, if you're new here, is a platform dedicated to helping freelance creatives build their business and lifestyle. So I have a blog which I post more often on there. I post blog posts on helping freelance creatives in their journey. And in today's video on YouTube, I will be doing a video tutorial of Finmo. Finmo is a tax app fully functional on your phone and your desktop for sole traders, and that includes freelancers, to help them file their taxes and their self-assessment form. I used it this year and found it super helpful, so I'll be doing this video to show you what it's like behind the scenes once you sign up to a Finmo account. And so when you do sign up, it will take you to this page. This is the dashboard, a summary of all the information of what you'll be tagging. You can also look at your income for your different tax years on the dashboard and the transaction page. This account is created for the purpose of this video, so this is just a fresh account. Show you all of these sections that are part of your income, and it will update it as you go along and tag in the system that I'll be showing you in a second. So it's very helpful to have this summary on this page. And before you sign up, it will ask you a few questions about the type of income sources that you have, which I'll go into a bit later. So transactions, this is a very helpful feature and the main feature that I used and you will be using when you sign up to Finmo. And through you tagging, it will show you the gross income, which is the figure that you will put into your self-assessment form for HMRC if you're in the UK to estimate the amount of tax that is due. So it's very helpful to have this transactions feature. In order to tag, so these are the different tags that they have. They have different tags based on your income. So if you have multiple income sources, this is a very useful feature as well. It helps to categorize them correctly. Here you can also reconcile features of your income, so you can go onto the untagged feature, for example, and that will show you all income that you haven't tagged yet. That just speeds up the process for you to start tagging them. The integrations with Finmo are really helpful. To connect a bank account, they have a list of banks here, and all you have to do really is select the bank that you're with and log in, and then it will log in all the information and all of your transactions will show on this page here, this transaction page. So very helpful. And then from there you can go on to tag your income sources depending on which category they're in. So yeah, very helpful feature. If you get paid in cash, sometimes you can manually add a transaction on this transaction page on that blue button there on the left hand side. Another thing that I find very useful is the exporting feature. So you can export all of your data if you want something on a backup, for example, outside of the app. You can do that for the simple fee of £25. Another thing that is really useful is the rules feature, which is exclusively available on the mobile version. And this means that when you are tagging something, if you get a regular income source from a certain client, for example, you can use this feature to set a rule so that any income from this particular source, you can tag that so that it automatically goes to my freelance gig, for example, or whatever the income source will be labeled as. If you'd rather not deal with any tax yourself and give it all on to an accountant, these are the two plans that you might want to look at. So there's a light plan and complete plan, and both of the plans include working with an accountant to help sort out your taxes, and so you won't have to deal with that side of the tax process and filling out your self-assessment form. And this is on the self-assessment page, which displays the light and complete plans and explains in detail what each of these plans include. And so escalations is another feature that's very useful on the Finmo app. And escalation is quite an exciting feature actually, because you can get a Finmo expert to help you decide whether you can claim on certain parts of your income. You can purchase these escalations for a simple fee of £25. You can get 2 escalations free. Before you would have had to invest in a pack of any more of them. So that's really helpful as well. It shows the control that Finmo allows you to have of how much control you want to have of your taxes. If you want to be fully involved, if you want to be half involved, or you want to give it completely over to an accountant. And so if we go back to dashboard, so again, all the information that you put in will appear on this dashboard. So expenses, taxable income, your estimated taxable income that Finmo will calculate based on the information you've given. If you see on the right hand side, it will ask you questions when you're signing up to tell you a bit more about your business. And it's really helpful as well that they have Finmo guides on the Finmo blog, which will give you information about any help that you need. And they also have a chat box if you want to speak directly with someone from Finmo, and they'll get back to you. So very helpful. Again, they've really thought through. And they've also got a referral code system. You can refer someone and get a £10 Amazon voucher when that person purchases a complete plan, which is really useful. And then that person will get £10 off the complete plan that they're using based on your referral. So again, useful as well. And another feature they have, if we go to the business settings, so I mentioned in the beginning that they'll ask you a few questions about the nature of your business, and these are things that you'll put in, the industry that you're in. All of these things help them better estimate your tax. Also, it will ask you about the different income sources you have, self-employment, payee, as we see here. So these are all useful things as well. Sometimes we see tax as something that is very time consuming. I think Finmo's made it really simple and smooth to really understand how to deal with your tax. It's a great thing for freelancers to sign up for. The transaction feature is completely free, and the paid plans that they do have are pretty affordable considering what they're offering, and they've got lots of helpful guides there to help you as well, to make it digestible and understandable of how you should approach tax. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in for this tutorial. I hope it helped you. If you are interested in checking Finmo out, I'd recommend going into the description box below, and I'll leave all the links there. I've also done a blog with more reasons of why Finmo is worth checking out, and I'll leave that in the bio below. If you are a freelance creative looking for more updates directly from my blog, I'll also leave the link to my newsletter below. And so thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope it's been very useful and hope to connect with you soon. Bye.